My Lord, the Honorable Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice E.A. Edigi, my Lords, sitting judges of the Federal and State High Courts, and judges of other jurisdictions, my Lords, the retired Chief Judges of the High Court of Edo State, and Presidents of the Conservative Appeal, my Lords, family of the Honorable Justice Samuel OSAHON ELAIHO, retired. Clergymen and religious leaders here present, members of the bar, friends and well-wishers, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, we are here gathered today for a special court session in honor of late Sir Honorable Justice Samuel OSAHON ELAIHO. At this juncture, may I with due respect call on the Honorable Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice E.L.D. for a last speech.
Today, we gather here to give a well-deserved farewell and to celebrate the life and times of one of our own, a legal legend, late Honorable Justice Samuel OSAHON ELAIHO, retired, who passed away precisely on the 25th day of December 2020. Indeed, I received the news of His Lordship's passing with great sorrow and pain. But in the labyrinth of our collective state of bereavement and sadness, we today celebrate His Lordship's life, a life of love, service, sacrifice to family, humanity, community, and the Almighty. His enduring service to his profession, the law, the profession he was so passionate about, and which gave him definition, led his lordship all the way to the High Court bench. So even as we mourn his loss, undoubtedly a huge loss to his family, his friends, his community, state, the legal profession, judiciary, the country, and humanity at large. His Lordship's passing justifiably bears all the hallmarks of the worthy celebration of a life well lived. My Lords here present, at this stage I want to apologize. I think I dropped protocol, but I will take that after I finish my speech. Forgive me. On an occasion such as this, the temptation will be very strong to view His Lordship's life and times only from the prism of His Lordship's judicial career. But as we shall soon see, that will do great injustice to His Lordship's variegated background, his different parts, and as a family man. In this regard, it is clearly not humanly possible to undertake a complete biographical panorama of His Lordship's life odyssey. I shall, however, attempt to highlight just some epochal, pivotal, and defining moments in His Lordship's life, which I consider germane, didactic, or relevant for our purpose today. Life history of His Lordship. The late Honorable Justice Samuel OSAHON ELAIHO was born on the 20th of June 1935 into the family of Nathaniel ELAIHO, a renowned catechist, forest ranger, and an indigene of Oha community in Edo State. His Lordship was the son of Mr. Oboma ELAIHO and Mrs. Dorcas Idodo ELAIHO, who were early Christian converts and pioneer members of St. Matthew's Anglican Church, Benin City. They are members of the Iya Senohem family of Benin City. For His Lordship's primary education, His Lordship attended St. Matthew's and St. Peter's CMS primary schools in the city. He subsequently attended the famous Hossey College, Warri, in 1952, where he obtained his school certificates and first worked at the P&T, Post and Telegraph Organization. Not done, his avid passion for further education took his Lordship outside the shores of Nigeria to England, where he obtained his O-level and A-level certificates. It will certainly surprise many people here today to learn that the versatility of his Lordship also extended to his enrollment at the Queen Mary's Hospital for children in casualty breaches, when he undertook training in preliminary nursing. He was later transferred to Cane Hill Hospital, where he was further trained as a male nurse for 3 years. In 1968, his Lordship passed his final nursing examinations. During his stint in nursing, his Lordship won several awards in many areas, sports inclusive. On the 29th of April 1969, he got married to his beloved wife, Caroline Elaiho, at St. Francis Anglican Church, Houston. Obviously, as a product of his lifelong ambition and quest to serve humanity in the field of law, in addition to the trajectory of his nursing and healthcare, his Lordship steered the ship of his life in a different direction, thankfully to us, by subsequently applying for and winning a scholarship in form of a grant from the London Bureau of Croydon to study law. Armed with this very great privilege at that time, he enrolled in the University of London and obtained his LLB honours in 1973. In 1974, his Lordship passed his bar examination and was called to the English bar by the Society of Lincoln's Inn, London. Thereafter, he was employed as a learned clerk of Croydon County Courts, where his Lordship started 2 and 3-day JPs, Justices of the Peace, to adjudicate on civil and criminal matters. In October, he returned to Nigeria and registered at the Nigerian Law School. He was subsequently called to the Nigerian bar and enrolled as a solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in July 1976. From the cradle of private legal practice, which started as a junior partner in the law firm of Udaye & Co., to the setting up of his personal law firm at number 32, 2nd East Secular Road, Benin City, late Honorable Justice Samuel Elaiho carried on a robust and very successful private legal practice spanning a period of over a decade. Life in public service. In 1987, his Lordship was appointed as chairman of the former Vendor State Hospital Management Board. During this period, his passion for fairness and justice made him do what was considered unthinkable at that time, which was the promotion of all the nurses and doctors whose promotions were due, but was left undone because of an apparent embargo on promotions at that time. This singular uncommon act engendered huge celebrations by all medical personnel around the state. In 1986, his Lordship was subsequently appointed chairman, Tenement Rate Appeal Tribunal. On the 1st of July 1987, he was appointed Commissioner for Social Development, Youth and Sports, and therefore a member of the State Executive Council, State Executive Council of the former Vendor State. At the same time, his Lordship was appointed Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, a position he occupied for 4.5 years under 3 successive military governments. During his tenure as Attorney General, his Lordship's passion for the interest and welfare of State Counsel in his ministry and lawyers in general, especially in the area of continuing legal education, was much acclaimed and well applauded. Also, during this period, his Lordship midwifed the issuance of the defunct Vendor State High Court Uniform Civil Procedure Rules 1988, and in addition, he saw to the early development of the jurisprudence victims compensation, which has now culminated or crystallized present-day legislations in that area. On the 24th of August 1991, His Lordship was appointed in Judge